Hello everyone, this is audit meeting for retailer industry in MQ accounting firm. This is our group members. Hi. We all know that IT system is widely used in the retailer industry. The application of IT system helps the industry reduce labor cost, also is faster and more convenient. The most typical application is the cash register system, such as Coles and Woolworths, which use self-cash out system. However, the use of this cash system can provide some audit risks, and it will impact the auditor strategy. Also, it asks auditor has the skill to use computer assistant auditor technique, which is CATS. In the audit of IT system, they have two main internal control risks. The first risk is human factors. Most employee privileges not limited to assigned duties. As a result, the data can be changed without authorization. The second one is system design. When customers use self-service cashier, especially waiting goods such as fruits, may be wrong weight and selection due to the inaccurate program processing data.
When auditing the financial statements of retail industry, especially supermarket retailers, the relevant work of expert is needed at the audit aid. Retail rents are rising by an average of 4% per year, and plus higher labor and electricity cost. So retailers need to maintain an annual growth in sales to maintain profit. Take Australia's two largest supermarkets, Woolworths and Coles, as examples. Sufficient and large inventories are necessary to ensure their day-to-day operations and target sales, and taking into account the short shelf life of the large quantities of food stock. Therefore, the existence and AVA of inventory account are the high-risk assertions. Auditor needs the professional work of experts in determination of quantities and physical conditions of the inventories and valuation of inventories to assist in their audits.
When we do an audit assessment, we first need to consider whether the company is a going concern, determine whether the financial statements should be prepared in accordance of going concern method or liquidation method. In 2018, Australian retail landscape is changing, and fierce competition and rising operating costs will put pressure on many retailers. The first fact is that new competitors such as Amazon will have an impact on Australian traditional retail industry because Amazon uses the B2C model, which will directly make their price more competitive. This will directly lead to the loss of consumers, resulting in the lower retailer profits. In addition, the current rents of retail outlets are rising nearly 4% per year. However, the annual growth rate of sales are less than 2% per year. Obviously, the pressure of profitability on these stores is increasing. If this trend is maintained, it will have a significant impact on the company's going concern.
Hi everyone, being an auditor today, I would like to talk about the significance of revenue recognition as a key audit matter in the retail industry. It is important because of two factors. The first one is the high volume of complex transactions, and the second one is the introduction of new standards AASP 15, which is relevant to customer contractual arrangements. Revenue recognition is also a highly risky area because of improper cutoffs during sales and the fictitious transactions. The auditors need to focus on internal control effectiveness to satisfy himself for both factors. To conclude that, the auditor should respond to these issues by reviewing the multiple contractual arrangements either online or bespoke in the customer contracts. Secondly, the internal controls for sale volumes, incentives, and the discounts. Lastly, they should also put special emphasis on the manual involvement of management to not overriding the controls.
One of the key audit matters in retail industry is supplier rebates. There are three reasons that we determine this to be a scam. First, supplier rebates are small benefits but large quantities. Second, whether the rebates amount could be applied against the carrying value of inventory or recognized in the income statement. And third, according to Australian accounting standard, recognize and measure the rebates. Okay, how does the auditor address two can? First, auditor need to know each rebate's operating model and gain relevant documents so that to make sure the accuracy of rebates. And next, comparing with the data and the budget, see whether there is a big difference. If there is a big difference, analyze the rebates. After that, testing a sample of supplier rebates and especially the important supplier to obtain the documentation. Finally, asking legal advisor whether there is another rebate contract or unusual contract.
Thank you
Thank you for watching.